start to bring this to a close. Imagining we'll have a few more people joining in as we go, but it is a blessing to see all of you beaming beings from around the world joining in from all over the globe. It is a blessing to be with you guys today. And without further ado, we're going to have Cam McDougall come on screen. He's going to be guiding us today. He is the founder of EmbodyFit, as most of you probably know by now. And I'll be supporting him today throughout this journey, but he will be our guide. He will be the one leading us. And not only is he the founder of EmbodyFit, he is a dear, dear friend of mine. I've known him for years now. We've been on adventures together. We've done so many breathwork sessions, deep dives into our internal reality and challenging our external state. He is just a beast of a human being. We all love him so much. Everyone could help me in welcoming Cam McDougall.
That was epic, man. That made me really happy. Thank you, Ryan. Appreciate it. You all got loose. We got loose, getting in the body right off the bat. How we all feeling? Throw up some fingers. We're feeling good, feeling the vibes. Yeah, a feed. That's what I'm talking about. Epic, epic crew. So, first things first, Ryan Miller, that was sick. You bring the heat, you bring the love, and that is exactly how we want to kick things off. Like I said in the email, I do not want this to ever be kind of a like, all right, let's sit and listen to what Cam has to say kind of environment. I want you to come in, breathe, feel, get into that beautiful body of yours, and Ryan just did so in such a beautiful way. So, who's ready to dive in? Yeah? Yeah. Ow, ow! Okay, crew. So, quick breakdown for all of you on how this is going to roll. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to break down a little bit about myself, EmbodyFit, and kind of why all of this stuff matters to you. Okay? Then we're going to take a little break. We're going to do a song. We're going to get up. We're going to move again. And then we're going to dive into the theory. Okay? And we'll take about 15 to 20 minutes to talk about theory. And what we'll do there is I'm going to basically teach all of you how to incorporate breath work and meditation into your workout routine. Okay? Why you're going to do it, how it works, and ultimately why you're going to become absolutely addicted to it after this session. We're going to go into another quick break. Ryan will bring you through a little bit more movement. I'm going to go downstairs into my home gym, and then we're going to fire on the screen, and I'm going to lead you through the experience to actually try that stuff out. Sound good? And we're going to close with a meditation, close with some questions. And we're just going to stay activated and have an epic Sunday afternoon. Right? Okay. Okay, crew. So I am going to do my very, very best to not talk my head off. I have been cooped up, as we all have. And I just am so happy to be spending this Sunday with you epic human beings. So I promise I will try to streamline this. Ryan's got a whole bunch of signals to send over to me if I go off the deep end, okay? So, as I said at the beginning, I want to tell you a bit about me. Now, a lot of people here know me already, and some of you don't. Whether it's through Instagram or social media in some capacity, you may have heard a bit about my story or not. But for me, fitness is not about a physical transformation. For me, fitness is about an internal transformation that leads to limitless external results as byproducts. And the reason that I see fitness that way, and the reason that EmbodyFit brings through programs that ultimately facilitate that, is because there is a limitless amount of potential inside of you that ultimately becomes the block for the external results to occur. And I know this because for me, I grew up in a very violent addictive environment. And I was involved with drugs, gangs, all kinds of crazy shit. And I had a very, very, very deep rooted sense of pain, right? And that very deep rooted sense of pain guided so many of my actions. And it wasn't until I was in juvenile detention at one point in time where a guard introduced me to fitness and ultimately showed me how I could take my energy that I was putting into all this crazy shit and channel it into fitness, into the gym. Now, sounds like a perfect solution, right? Not at all. 10 years, I did transition and I did change my life dramatically, but it still led to me plateauing. It still led to me feeling like shit. And it still led to me having this internal pain that wasn't dealt with. It was just covered up by a bunch of external armor, right? So when we're talking about fitness in this session and when we're talking about fitness moving forward, I want all of you to kind of reframe it into knowing that it's a whole body experience from the inner to the outer. Okay? Because it wasn't until I started doing the inner work and cut out fitness that I started realizing that there was so much pain guiding and dictating my actions. Now I put my body through the ringer. I was, 230 pounds, 7% body fat. I was this epitome of performance, but I wasn't because I couldn't hike, I couldn't move, I wasn't embodied. I was just this, I could lift heavy shit and put it back down. Right? So it's not until we get into these states of being able to dive deep within ourselves and connect with that inner world that we ultimately produce the results on the outer world that we want. Okay. So that's a bit about my philosophy and how I've gotten to it. Now, this has taken, ever since I was 18 years old, I started this path, right? So we're moving. It's been going a long time and it's taken a lot of time to figure this stuff out. So now I want to share this with you epic human beings so you can streamline it and not take 16 years to figure this stuff out. I don't know if my math is right, but don't judge me. Okay. So long story short, Embody Fit is here to change the game in the fitness industry. We are here to flip the script because all this bullshit, and I swear a lot, you guys are just gonna have to get to know that, all this bullshit that takes place with super pump and supplements and all these different things to make you build and fortify this body on the outside without doing the inner work misses the point, misses the point. So Embody Fit flips the script and we go inward, outward. And so your results from the inside turn into byproducts on the outside, and you become an embodied, whole human being. Okay? That, friends, is what we are all about. Okay? So this experience is going to show you how that all works. Now, this matters a lot to you on your journey for optimal health and vitality because you're not being fed the right information. Right? The information that's coming in is, eat the right food, do the right fitness program, take the right supplements, and you'll get fit. Right? That's what everyone says. It's like, oh, yeah, cool. That's great. I got it all sorted. That's just the tip of the iceberg. And I know this because I've had the nutrition and I've had the fitness and I've had all these things and I've specialized in all of them. And I've seen that they haven't transformed people. And it wasn't until we started bringing in meditation, bringing in breath work, that so many of my clients started actually losing weight, started actually gaining muscle, started actually creating the lifestyles they wanted, from reduced anxiety to increased performance, all the things they wanted that they could not get with just the tip of the iceberg. So this matters to every single human being who is on a journey to fortify this beautiful vessel that we have been given. Okay? Are y'all with me? Yeah? Epic, epic, epic. Okay. Man, that was 10 minutes on the nose, dude. Whew. That's good. We're keeping it tight today for you people. We're keeping it tight. Okay. So everybody get up again. Everybody get up again. And now for this one, now the ice has been broken. Okay, the ice has been broken. You all know each other. Yes, we're on a screen. Okay, but we're doing our best. All right. But I want you to take this moment and to take this song and this opportunity to just get into your body, but break down those linear pathways. Okay. The amount of time that I tell people, hey, get into your body, and they start going like this, right? We start warming up like we're about to do sprints, right? That's okay. That's just what we've been programmed to do. But I'm going to challenge and invite all of you to get into that body a little bit more. Okay. Start playing with shit that feels a little weird. Okay. Start going into different areas that you might not check out on a normal basis. And if you're like, this is really weird, I don't like this guy, he got me signed up to this thing, and now we're dancing on camera, what do my neighbors think? It's all good. break through those paradigms. Your connection with your body is everything. Everything, everything, everything. And the more you connect with it and you allow for it to do what it wants to do, whoo, magic happens in your life, crew. Magic happens in your life. Okay? So, and I'm gonna challenge everyone real quick. Most definitely, Linda. All those events, they get activated, right? So anyone who's got their camera off, you can do that. You can do that. I'm okay with that. However, I'm going to challenge you to turn your camera on and get weird with us. If you can't, you can't. I get that, and I honor you showing up. Okay? But if you're kind of just like, I don't know about this, I'm just gonna nudge you a little bit, and I'm gonna say, let's get a little vulnerable because it changes the absolute game. Okay? Ryan, hit it up. I'm gonna dance with you all too. Let's get weird. Let's get activated. Get in the body. Let's go.
Let's get weird. Here we go. Turn it up.
Oh. Good. Start moving. Good. Getting into that body. Feel that body. Woo! There we go. Now that's what I'm talking about, bro. Yes. Good, crew. Getting into that body. Move. Feel.
You know what I'm saying?
Good. How fucking beautiful is it that you have a body? How amazing is it that you have a body? There we go. Feel. Good. Wait for that beat to drop. Good. Walk down. Touch the floor. Reach up. Grab the ceiling. Move. Yes, crew. Breaking down paradigms. That's what I'm talking about.
Because I want to hear that.
Roll that head. Roll those shoulders. Embrace that body. Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Good. That's what I'm talking about, crew. Close those eyes and feel.
I want to hear that.
Feel that body. Move into a new space that you haven't seen before. That you haven't felt or tried. Good. Break down that paradigm. Move away from the linear.
Whatever.
Move into the dynamic. Good. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. When's the last time you were just dancing in your house? I know some of you probably right before this thing, but some of you I'm sure not.
Yeah, I want to hear that.
Embrace that. Feel those endorphins. Feel that heat. Woo! Good. Good. Feel that shit. Yes.
Yeah, I want to hear that.
Here we go. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. We're almost done. Push those limits a little bit more. Push those limits a little bit more. Come on. No one ever died from dancing. We only got activated. Oh, yeah, now we'll be giving that to all of you. Don't worry.
Here it goes, people.
There we go. Anna, that's what I'm talking about. We're jumping. We're moving. Ow!
Get weird.
Here we go. Here we go.
And base up the
Yes. Here we go. Get it. Oh.
Because I'm here. I want to hear that.
Hey.
Good. Hands up. Feeling those vibes. Woo-hoo. Here we go. We are alive. We are here embracing this journey of life. And how fucking good does it feel? Yes. There we go. Dance party Sunday afternoon. Good. Open that chest up. Those shoulders.
You know what I'm saying?
Almost there. Almost there. Good. That body. Some of you are going, what the hell did I sign up for? Some of you are like, oh my God, this feels so good. You have a pharmacy inside of you all the time. Movement is medicine. Movement opens you up. Movement connects you. Yes, so good, right? Feeling that vibe. Feel that bass, that beat in your body. Yes. Good. Go. There we go. Oh, that's life. That's VLF, crew. That is VLF. Oh, how good do we feel now? Alive? Fuck yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I know I feel alive. Absolutely activated. And I'm so grateful for this vessel. So grateful for this unit. It is a wonderful, wonderful thing. Wonderful, wonderful thing. Okay. Now, time for me to turn it down a little bit and get into my zone so I don't talk for hours. Okay. So, what I want to talk about to kick this thing off is I want to talk about the concept of stress and adaptation. Okay. Stress and adaptation. Now, the word stress has gotten a bad rap lately. It really, really has. And for good reason. A lot of humans are stressed the fuck out, very much so. And they are drawing on their adrenals all day long, all day, every day. On the flip side, micro levels of stress are extremely healthy, because when we have micro levels of stress, we are able to then adapt, right? So if you look at any organism in nature and you look at how they evolve, how did they evolve? Well, some form of environmental, external or internal stress is applied to the organism. The organism either survives or dies, right? If the organism survives, there's an adaptation that takes place that then produces a stronger organism. Okay? Now, I'm going to get into some stuff, and it all depends on what your belief system is, right? But we can all agree that the body is an organism. Okay? The body is an organism. Consciousness aside. Okay? Consciousness aside. So when you think about fitness and you think about the human body and the human evolution of this vessel, we can apply the exact same method, right? And this isn't new. This isn't revolutionary by any means. I'm not telling you anything new right now, right? Fitness is a stress on the body, right? However, when fitness is a stress on the body, when the body's already stressed out, we create a perpetual state of stress. It's like pouring gasoline on the fire. So, especially in the spiritual community right now, a lot of people have gotten into this kind of vibe that all fitness is bad because we're drawing on the system too much. We're hurting the system too much. The body needs to relax. Now, that's kind of right, but also not. All that we need is the right system that helps us embrace the stress and adapt to the stress. Embrace the stress and adapt to the stress, right? So what happens when we get stressed out, right? We got stress here. Can you all read that? Yeah? Kind of? Comme ci, comme ça? Okay. So when we have stress, what happens? We've got respiratory rate goes up. Blood pressure goes up. Okay? Heart rate goes up. All right? We all know that. Okay? We all know that. That is our sympathetic nervous system going into activation, right? You see a lion come out from that bush. Your respiratory rate goes up, your blood pressure skyrockets, and your heart rate goes through the roof, right? You gotta run. You gotta GTFO, okay? For an adaptation, to take place, what would then have to happen? We would have to have the respiratory rate go down, blood pressure go down, and heart rate go down, right? Because we cannot have an adaptation or recovery or regeneration while we are in this state, Okay, it's physically impossible. All right. So your body as an organism evolves and changes from the cycle of stress and adaptation, right? That's how it happens. From the seed of a plant to the bicep, that is how it happens. Okay? So remember that. Whenever you think about fitness, it isn't that all fitness lives here. Okay? A lot of the conventional approaches do. But all fitness, when done right, lives here. Okay? We combine those two. All right? Now, like I said before, this section is overdrawn. Okay? We have too much stuff. We have weapons of mass distraction around us every single day, right? Every single day. So when we're on Instagram checking stuff, and then when we're talking on a Zoom call, and then when we're off, doing another thing, and we got other stimulus, and we got all these things yelling at us all day, and then we go, I'm gonna go work out, then we're just adding stress, right? And especially if we finish our workout, pick up the phone again, we don't ever give ourselves the chance to adapt. Okay? Very, very, very important stuff to remember. All right? Now, what I want to show you is a graph on how the human body evolves from a physical standpoint. Now, I'm not talking about the energetic body. I'm not talking about the emotional, not the intellectual, not the spiritual. We're talking about the physical body here. Okay? The physical, well, actually, you know what? I think the spiritual body follows a very similar path. Okay? So we've got a graph here. We've got performance and we've got time. Okay? Performance, let's change that actually. That's also a word that's been kind of bastardized. Let's go evolution. Okay? We've got E. Okay? So what happens here is you're at your current level of evolution. I'll change colors for you. You're at your current level of evolution right here. Okay? If done properly, you apply a stress, that stress will bring you down. Okay? If done properly and recovery is done properly, that will then start to go up, which will then get you to another level of evolution. What happens again when you stress the organism goes back down, and we go back up, ultimately reaching another level of evolution. Okay? This is the path to optimal health and well-being. Okay? Challenge is, most conventional approaches, okay, and so many of them have gotten names, like hard and push harder, go stronger, do more, are stuck in a pattern of pushing people deeper and deeper down. And people are not taught how to support the system. Okay? Do you all get that? Do you all agree with me there? Does that make sense? Okay, perfect. So if that makes sense, then it would make sense that if we shortened this process, we would get a quicker evolution, right? If we were able to shorten this process. There's a little guy waving at us. That's awesome. What's up, Ken? I don't know if that's your name, but I just thought I'd say yeah. If we're able to shorten this process, okay, we would then be able to evolve as organisms quicker, more efficiently, and in a much better manner. So, what's the tool for that, or the tools? You guessed it, breathwork, meditation, okay? So, if we have the breath, I'm going through a million pens here because they're not all working. I do too much of this. If we have the breath, okay? Remember when I drew out the stress and adaptation? Respiratory rate goes up, right? That's one autonomic function of your nervous system that kicks into gear when you get stressed out. Here's the flip side. You can engage your nervous system with the breath just like it gets engaged automatically, right? So if we use the breath, we can 100% engage the system, okay? So if we're able to engage the system, what does that mean? Well, you can't talk to me, so I can't hear you, so I'm just going to assume, okay? If we can engage the system, that might mean that we would be able to increase our threshold for managing stress, right? Kind of, yeah. Okay, I got some nods, Okay, so if we're able to engage the system and increase our threshold to stress, ultimately increasing our threshold to our stress threshold to stress would ultimately then increase our ability to get a better adaptation, right? Does that make sense? Just makes sense, right? You get more stress, you get more adaptation, okay? So using the breath helps us engage the system, which will obviously drive respiratory rate up, which will drive blood pressure up, which will drive heart rate up, right? If we use it properly, and I'm going to show you how, okay? The breath also fuels our system, okay? Yes, Linda, we do get more resilient. And crew, what we're gonna do with the questions is Ryan's gonna bank them, and then we're gonna do the Q&A after you've experienced all this, because I'll go through and I'll talk about more of it as we go and as you try stuff out. But yes, we do get more resilient, most definitely. So keep posting comments and questions, and then Ryan will bank them for after, okay, squad? Beauty, beauty, beauty. So the breath fuels. Now, how does the breath fuel stress? Well, if you think about it, what do you have to do when you're running away from a tiger? What do you got to do? You got to breathe more, right? You got to burn more calories. You got to use more muscles. You got to pump more blood, right? One very interesting thing that happens when you use more calories and you start to pump more blood is you start to build up carbon dioxide in your system, okay? Now, carbon dioxide is a very, very, very important molecule in this sense, okay? Because carbon dioxide is the precursor for more oxygen to be available to your organs, muscles, and tissues, okay? So as you connect with the breath and you learn to use it properly, you can increase your resilience and your threshold to these stress factors that ultimately allow for more oxygen to be brought around your body. Now, because we have such a short kind of demo and a talk today, I'm not going to go into the Bohr effect and talk about the exchange of carbon dioxide and oxygen because A, there's a million books out there that talk about it, but B, I just don't think it's that relevant for us right now. But that's a very intricate system that takes place. And when I teach you how to apply this stuff, I'm going to go a little bit deeper into it so you can ultimately feel it. But ultimately, what we are looking for here with fuel is more threshold to CO2 equals more threshold and more disbursement of oxygen in your blood. And if you have more oxygen in your blood and available for your tissues, that helps your body perform better, right? Are we still good? I know we're getting a little sciencey here. Are we doing well? We're feeling it? Okay, cool. Now, the final one, okay? The breath restores, right? And the breath restores because when you look at the stress response and you look at what happens when it gets engaged, when the parasympathetic nervous system comes in, which is the opposite of the stress response, all these things go down, right? Respiratory rate falls, blood pressure falls, heart rate falls, okay? Your breath also guides that. So if you want to start controlling your parasympathetic nervous system and you want to help it come down, your breath will be the guide for you to do that. Okay. How many of you have been stressed out and you started breathing slowly, deeply, or you kept a longer exhale and that brought everything down, right? Does the trick. Okay. So that is you taking control of an autonomic system in your body using your breath. All right. So your breath is the gateway for you to engage, fuel, and restore your body. Okay. Now, I'm going to give you another really cool side of this restoration picture. All right. This is where meditation comes in. Okay. Because when you meditate, your heart rate goes down, your blood pressure goes down, your respiratory rate goes down, all these things go down. Okay. And when all those things go down, we start to feel the body. We start to really get connected to our being and connected to the energy around us, within us, all that kind of stuff. Okay. Like I said, I won't go too deep into that, but you've all felt some form of meditation in one way or another. Okay. They have researched meditation and they have shown that if you visualize in a meditative state with a very specific intention, your ability to flex the bicep and do repetitions of your bicep or your finger, that you are able to actually increase strength in the bicep by about 14% and strength in the finger by about 34% without doing anything. And now this isn't some mumbo jumbo shit that I'm just throwing out here. This is scientific fact. Okay? So when you go and use the breath to engage the system to meet the demands of your workout stress, and you use the proper breathing techniques to fuel that stress in a way that's conducive to you ultimately enduring more of it, and then you meet that with the restorative power of the breath and an ability to meditate and visualize your body transforming, you take off like a fucking rocket ship. Okay? Because you are now tapping into your body's autonomic intelligence systems. You are taking control. Okay? Now, how many people have been to workouts and they just say, okay, crew, everyone, we're just going to do a little warm up. We're going to dance around. We're going to, stretch. And then they're like, all right, get under a barbell. Right? The body isn't ready. You have not engaged the nervous system to meet the demands of that stress. Therefore, your ability to do the thing is hindered. Okay? But when you prime and you get the body into a level of being and you work with it, it's like a cellular dance, a cellular flamingo with the body, then you are able to ultimately meet the demands of your training. Now, this is very, very, very scientific. And you are all somewhat spiritually inclined people, okay? This is a very spiritual practice, okay? Depending on what you believe in, and I'm going out there, so some people might be like, I don't know what he's talking about anymore, but depending on what you believe in, your consciousness, which is already enlightened, chooses to embody into a vehicle, right? Our consciousness comes into a body, into a vehicle. It's our job as a consciousness to start to learn to work with the mechanism that we are operating. It's like learning how to drive a car from a spiritual standpoint. Okay? So when you think about your journey and you think about the science of the breath and exercise physiology and all of that stuff, this is extremely important for you on your spiritual practice because there's so many people in the spiritual community that go into a state where they're like, I'm just going to meditate and leave my body. I'm just going to meditate and leave my body. I just want to ascend. I just want to ascend. I'm like, your consciousness came into your body so that you can experience life, right? That's why we're here from a spiritual standpoint. So why do you want to go back? You get to do that when you die, okay? You're here to live, right? You're here to live. So when you're thinking about this from a spiritual, aspect, know that your connection with your body is fucking sacred. It's sacred. This is a temple for your consciousness. This is a temple for your being. And the more that we learn to work with love and adapt and utilize this beautiful vessel, you turn into an antenna for heightened states, an antenna for mystical states, an antenna for supercharged possibilities in your life. Why? Because your energy flows through you in a beautiful way. It flows through you in a beautiful way. Okay? So all of this science and all these molecules and all that stuff, it's important for you to all know this. Okay? Important for you to all know this. This is your vehicle for change. This is your vehicle for experiencing life. And in Body Fit, we have a lesson and a saying that we say to everybody is that we train to live, we do not live to train. We train to live, we don't live to train. And we do that because we want to live life, want to experience life. That is why we are here. Okay? That is our birthright. Okay? So, how do we do this? Cam, this is great knowledge. Give me the goods. Give me the goods. That's what I signed up for. Oh, this guy talks a lot. I just want to hear the goods. I don't think that's what you guys say. You guys all seem like really rad human beings. I appreciate you all. Okay. So, what I'm going to say is going to challenge some of you, I'm sure. That's just my nature. I love it. It's kind of how we roll. All right. But if we look at a workout, we have a pre, okay? We have what they call a peri and a post, okay? Pre is before, peri is during, post is after, all right? So we use the breath throughout the course of the journey to help us meet the demands of the stress so that it feels fucking good, but also supports the body, okay? So for this method, the pre is all about mouth breathing plus activation. Now, mouth breathing has gotten a really bad rep as well. Okay, a lot of people are like, "Oh, I read breath, and I read the oxygen advantage. I'm not supposed to breathe out of my mouth." People do breathe through their mouths in a chronic way, yes. Okay, and that's not good. But when it comes to engaging your nervous system, okay, and doing so in the right way, depth, volume, and speed are extremely important. And the depth, volume, and speed of the air that you can take in through your mouth is astronomically larger than that of your nose, right? So you can just try that. Try and breathe as much air as you can through your nose right now. It all comes in. I know my nose has been broken a couple of times, so you might not look the same. But if you try and do that, it blocks it, right? Now, if you try and do it with your mouth, you can just gulp the air in, right? So when we want to engage the system, we want to breathe through the mouth. So what we do is called conscious connected breathing, okay? And we're all gonna do this with me now. So conscious connected breathing looks like this. In and out through the mouth, okay? No pause at the top, no pause at the bottom, like the wheel of a bike going around and around, okay? So it looks like this. Okay, everybody try that. Mouth open, let that tongue hang out, do what you gotta do. Don't worry, no one's judging. And just allow for yourself to breathe in and out through your mouth. No pause at the top, no pause at the bottom. Body starts feeling warm. Heart rate starts going up, right? We start feeling tingly. We start feeling activated. Okay, take a moment. That is your system turning on. That is your activation. Okay? Now, in the system I'm going to teach you when we breathe, and I'm going to guide you through this in a workout experience, we do holds. Okay? And we do holds because they balance out the exchange of carbon dioxide. When you breathe like that, you are letting out a ton of carbon dioxide. So you want to balance it with holds so that you're not constantly, letting all of that carbon dioxide go. You're letting it still build up. Okay? That is how we start. We activate with the mouth. Peri, changing colors. We fuel with the nose. Okay? We fuel with the nose. So if you are doing your workout, we want you breathing through your nose. We want you allowing for that carbon dioxide to build in your system. Okay, because like I said, the more carbon dioxide that builds in your system from you burning all those calories, okay, smashing those, gluten-free muffins or whatever it is that you're eating, allows for you to use that as fuel because carbon dioxide helps you fuel with oxygen. Okay, so your nose is the best. Now, this is really cool for you spiritual people that don't like the high intense energy of working out. That can be like, it can be all crazy, right? When you work out and breathe through your nose in the proper way, you slow it down naturally because you just can't breathe as much. So it helps you get more connected to the body. It helps you get deeper into your state. Okay? So we fuel with the nose. And don't worry, I'm going to guide you through all this when we go downstairs. And then post nose meditation. Okay? Post, we're breathing through the nose. Okay? We're calming the system. We're dropping into meditation. We're visualizing, and then we're letting the autonomic systems of our body take over and repair. Okay? That is the formula. Pre, mouth breathing and activation to kick the sympathetic nervous system into action to meet the demands of our training. Peri, we breathe through the nose to make sure that we're fueling the body. We're fueling the muscles. We're allowing for a buildup of carbon dioxide that allows for the exchange of oxygen. And post, we're bringing in nose breathing to calm down, to enter a parasympathetic state. Meditation helps us visualize what we want to create, and then we allow for the autonomic system to take over to do it for us. Does that make sense? Sounds fucking sexy, doesn't it? Right? Sounds really fun, doesn't it? Working out can feel orgasmic, people. It doesn't have to feel like a chore. You can get after that workout like you're about to have sex. I guarantee it. Okay? You follow the right system. That shit feels good. Okay? And it gets you really good results. So, that is the system, my friends. Now, how many of you want to try that shit? Woo! Oh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. I have talked enough. You have listened so well. I am going to move my computer downstairs and guide you through this workout experience. Ryan is going to start sharing some beats. Let's get into some movement and get ready because we're about to dive in. And don't worry, we'll have time for questions after.
Sweet. Thank you, Cam. And let's stand up, people. We're taking breaks in between. Let's get sexy. We got some music coming in. Break it up. Let's get activated. Yes, move your body. We've been sitting, we've been in the mind. Let's get into our body, lose our mind a bit.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes
the body gets fluid, let it get weird. Yes, Cam, it's me with the kid, I love it. Don't embrace our inner child here.
That I'm cool. I'm like, yeah, that's true. I believe in G-O-D, don't believe in T-H-O-T. She keep playing me dumb, I'm a player for fun. Y'all don't really know my mental, let me give you the picture like stencil. Falling out in a drought, no flow rain was pouring down. See that pain was all around, see my mode was kinda lounge. Didn't know which way to turn, flow was cool but I still felt burned.
The body moves, let it open, my friend.
Let's just get this straight for a second. I'ma work, even if I don't get paid for progression. I'ma get it. Everything that I do is electric. I'ma keep it in motion, keep it moving like kinetic. Put this shit in a frame, but I don't blame everything that I say. Man, I seen you deflate. Let me elevate this in a prank. Have you walking on a plane? Both hands together, God, let me pray.
Moves out here.
I've been going
and it's killing it.
Around, call that relay. Pass the baton, back in the mall, swimming in the pool, can't drink them all. When a piece of this, a piece of mine, my piece of sign. Can you please read between the lines? My rhymes inclined to break your spine. They say that I'm so fine. You could never match my grind. Please do not waste my time.
Ooh,
what you
the music,
know
people.
Rolling down in the deep. When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in
Next song, we're getting really activated. If any of you have heard this song before, you know it's about to go in. Some tribal beats. As it's shaking off the energy. Just drop in. Feel it, people. Woo-hoo. Here it comes. You ready for it? Feel your body connect. Jessica, peace out. See Jessica. We're about to drop in. Cam's getting the space set up, getting it activated for us. So get ready to enter that space. Notice your breath, notice your body, people. Be really aware of how we're moving. Goes one more time, people. I love it. Tom's getting after it. I'm getting silly. All right, everybody, we're ready to drop back in. Cam's gonna take it over and bring us into this movement routine and into the sequence.
Okay, crew, so we're not gonna wanna sit down anymore. We're going in now, okay? We're going in now. So the workout that I have designed for you is gonna be really easy. Okay, we're not doing anything revolutionary when it comes to movement. We're not going to be doing anything that's going to challenge any of you. It's going to be very simple. Okay. The reason I want to do this is because I want to make sure that you're able to keep your focus in your body. Okay. I want you to make sure that you're keeping your energy and your attention inside your state, inside your being. Okay. So what this is going to look like is I'm going to lead you through 3 rounds of breath work. Okay, 3 rounds of breath work. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to do 1 minute of the conscious connected breathing that I taught you. Okay, so you're going to do 1 minute breathing in and out through the mouth. Okay, then what we're going to do is we're going to hold on the exhale. Okay, what that looks like is you're just going to go and you're just going to let it fall away. You're not going to push everything out. You're just going to let the breath fall away. If any of you have done Wim Hof, it's the same thing. You just let it fall away. Okay. You're going to hold for 40 seconds. I'm going to tell you to draw everything up. You're going to breathe in through your nose. You're going to hold at the top of your head for 15 seconds, and then you're going to release again. We're going to do that 3 times, okay? I'm going to guide you through it, so don't worry. You don't have to remember everything. There will be guidance. There will be music. I will make sure you are in the right state. Okay. Once that's done, we're going to go into the workout. The workout is going to be a 15-minute workout. All right. We're just going to do 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest, 3 movements cycled through for 15 minutes. Okay. Now, when you're in the movement, I want you to focus on your breath, focus on your body, stay connected to your inner world. Okay. Connected to the inner world. Now, we want to breathe through the nose if we can. Okay. So if you feel like you're going way too hard and you can't breathe through the nose, slow it down a bit. Right. Remember, we're not going for PRs here. We're not trying to, change the game with this workout. We're learning the method. We're getting into the body. So bring it back a bit, slow it down. Okay. And if you notice that you can't breathe through the nose, it's okay to breathe through your mouth. Okay. It's not the end of the world. That's what the rest is going to be for. So the one thing that I want to make sure all of you are very aware of right here is that safety is priority. Okay. So if you feel like breathing through the nose is adding too much stress to the body, just breathe through your mouth, breathe through anything that feels comfortable. And then in the rest, I will guide you through the rest. Okay. Sound good? Okay. So the movements that we're going to do. All right. The movements that we're going to do, and I'm going to be guiding you guys. So you're all going to be able to see what it is. Movements we're going to do. The first one, okay, is we're going to do a no push-up burpee. I know some of you are like, oh, I'm out. I'm done. I'm leaving. Okay. But I want to stimulate that cardiovascular system. I want to stimulate that body. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're just going to drop down. Okay. Up and then jump. No push-up. Okay. So we're just going here and up. Squeeze that booty when you go down. Okay. Boom. Nice and tight. Strong position. Up. Jump. Okay. That's the first movement. Second movement. We're just going to do push-ups. Okay. So you can go from your feet down, up. Okay. Or drop to your knees, cross your feet, and do it like so. Okay. Nothing wrong with going from the knees, people. That is something that's good, especially in this movement. I want to make sure that you're moving the whole time. Okay. So just make sure that you got that going on. All right. Now, finally, we're going to do mountain climbers. Okay. Like here. Is it rattling? Is that why? We're going to do mountain climbers. Okay. Just like so. Try and hold those for as long as you possibly can. Okay. Keep going. Keep that speed going. Focusing on nose breathing. Okay. 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. Going to guide you. Do not worry. In the end, I'm going to bring the music down. Okay. Going to do a little bit of a cool down. And then we're going to drop into meditation. And we're going to let that beautiful autonomic system of yours take over and do the work. Okay. Sound bueno? Beautiful, crew. So we're going to start with some music. We're going to start with some shaking, getting in the body. When we go to the breath work, don't do that standing up, please. Okay. Sit down, grab a meditation cushion, do whatever you got to do. You can go on your knees as well, right? We can go like so. Okay. I like to breathe like this. You can stay in this position, do your breath. Just make sure that you're somewhere that you can, if you ever did have to get a little dizzy, you can put your hands up. Okay. Beautiful. This is where we get going. This is where we have some fun, people. Woo! I am ready to rock. All right, all right. Ryan, are you on the main screen or am I, brother?
On the main screen, the spotlight?
Yeah. Is it me?
I took spotlight off so we can go in gallery view. We can all see.
Oh, beautiful.
other.
Yeah, that's perfect. Perfect. All right. Get ready, crew. We're going in. Oh. Feeling that vibe? Yes. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to shake your system up a bit, quite literally, okay? So, just to start, just getting in the body, closing the eyes, a little bit of shaking, nice bend in your knees. Connect with your breath. Connect with your body in this moment, okay? Take a moment to close your eyes and go inward. Set that intention. Good. Set that intention. Connect with that beautiful body. Breathe. Feel. Move. Good. Keep shaking, keep moving, keep those eyes closed, you beautiful people. Go inward. Go inward. Slight knee bend, shaking. Feeling that cellular activity. Feeling that body coming alive. Good. Keep shaking, keep feeling. Allow yourself to go into that body. Allow yourself to wake up every single cell. Woo! Feel that turn on. Everything's getting activated. Ooh, here we go. Here we go. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep moving. Good. Get into that body. Keep those eyes closed. Keep shaking. Keep feeling. Like we're at the club right now. This conscious fit club of some sort that hasn't been created yet. Might just be in the work though, people. Get into that body. Come on now. Get into that body. Good. Eyes closed. Yes. Shake it up. Shake it up. Shaking it up. Good. Don't be scared of some fast movement too. You can kind of move quick if you want to wake it all up. Woo! Allow yourself to feel. Good. Getting into that beautiful body, feeling that beautiful body. Good. Keep it up. Keep it up. Good. Now give me some squats, just some air squats here, okay? Just some air squats, nice and easy. Good. Pop that booty at the top. That's what I'm saying. Squeeze it. Let's go. Good. Keep squatting for me. Keep squatting for me. Nice and controlled. Be intentional with every movement, every muscle. Good. Switching it to forward lunges now. Let's just go forward lunge here. Alternating. Alternating. Good. We're getting that blood flow going. Good. Good, true. Good, crew. Now stop for a moment. Place your left hand over your heart, right hand over your belly. Feel that aliveness, feel that vital life force, feel that strength and that power in your body. I want you to take a moment with your body here. Connect with it. Love it. Welcome it. You tell it you're about to go on a journey together. A journey. And when you're ready, take a seat, and we're going to start breathing. Good, crew. Closing your eyes, setting an intention, feeling that body, embracing that body. And in 3, 2, 1, starting the conscious connected breathing through the mouth. Let's go. We're gonna do 1 minute of this. Relax that jaw. Breathing in and out deeply into your diaphragm, through the mouth. In and out, like the wheel of a bike, going around and around, crew. Trusting the body, feeling the body. Dancing with the body. Good. Remember, crew, this is not a meditation. This is not a calm experience. We are meeting the demands of our workout. We are meeting the demands of our training. We are activating that system. We are bringing it up. We are charging it up. Almost there. Let's go. 10 more seconds. Set that intention to bring that fire, to bring that power. You are a powerful, limitless being. Feel it. Good. Now on the next exhale, hold. Not pushing it out, just letting it fall away. Feel that stillness, feel that activity. You're the samurai. Ready. Activated, but still. Keep holding, 15 more seconds. Channeling that strength, channeling that power. Now in 3, 2, 1, everything in through the nose. Let's go, breathing up into the chest and holding. Keep holding, staring up through that third eye, through that brow. Feeling that power, that strength, that vitality in your chest and your body. Feel it. Feel it. And in 3, 2, 1, release. Now right back in again, right back in again. Trusting the body. If you're getting lightheaded, feeling tingles, that's okay. That's okay. You're changing the pH of your blood. You're activating your nervous system. Your body's going through transformational changes right now. Good. Letting the breath guide you. Everybody breathes differently. Letting the breath guide you. Good, crew. Keep breathing. Feeling. Now for movement to come. Sometimes we get tightness in the neck, in the arms, in the hands. Shake it out. Move. And in 3, 2, 1, hold. Allowing yourself to find that balance, that activation, that stillness, that activation, that stillness. You're doing the dance right now. Get up. Get up. We're going to do one more round after this. One more round. That third round's a charm. 10 more seconds on that hold. 3, 2, 1. Everything in through the nose. Bring it up. Feel that power in your chest. Feel that activation in your body. Oh, this is life. What a blessing. And release. One more round. One more round. Let's go in. Let's go in. Conscious connected breathing. Come on now. I'm going to do it with you. Listen to my breath. Listen to my voice. Let's go. Trust the body. Feel the body. Dance with the body. Revel in the body. Good. Keep breathing. Keep feeling. It's your last round. Remember, your intention guides your energy. Intend to feel activated, energized. Keep feeling. Good. Keep breathing. Feeling. 10 more seconds. Let's go. 10 more seconds. And in 3, 2, 1, holding on the exhale. Allowing yourself to feel the stillness. Allowing yourself to feel the power. Everything in through the nose, up into the head, into the body. Feel the strength, feel the power. And release, crew. Hands up in the air. I want you to be just feeling alive, feeling those vibes. Woo! Let's go. Who feels activated right now? Who feels in the body right now? Okay, let's get up on those beautiful feet of yours. Or feet, that's what I'm talking about, man. You look like you were working that oil well in the sky. That was great. Amazing, crew. Let's get up on those feet. We're going in. We're going in. So I'm going to count us in. And as I count us in, we are going to start 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. Okay, first movement we're doing is no push-up burpee. Okay, no push-up burpee. Good, crew. We're going 30 seconds of work in 3, 2, 1. No push-up burpee. All right? Breathing through the nose. Connecting in with the body. Being present of every movement. Every movement. Being present. Keep it up. I know the movement's not that fun, but allow yourself to feel. We're not worried about the movement. We're worried about the sensation. Good. Feel. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Breathe through that nose. Feel that body. Good. Allowing the breath to calm the system. Allowing yourself to feel. Good. It's a gift to be able to move. Finding stillness in that moment. Good. 5 more seconds. We're going again. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We're going to do no jump burpees again. We're going to do 5, 5, 5. Let's go again. Keep it up. Keep it up. Come on, crew. Go into the body. Feel the body. Good. Keep it up, crew. 10 more seconds. Good. Squeezing that booty, squeezing that core, making sure you're very intentional with every movement. And rest. And rest. Once again, breathe through the nose. Go inward. Inward. Feel. Feel that body. Don't worry about the movement. Keep feeling, breathing into your lungs, breathing into your hip flexors, your glute, your low back, using the breath to connect you to your body. Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1. We're going again. No push-up burpees. Let's go. 30 seconds. No, they're not fun. I know they're not sexy. Okay? Just embrace it. Allow yourself to go inward. No attention to the movement. Attention to the body. Attention to your state. Attention to the breath. Good. Keep it up. And rest. Good. Inward. Inward. I like to sometimes tap my body with my eyes closed when I'm resting. Allow yourself to feel the sensations. Allow yourself to feel the body. Fall in love with the process of building this beautiful vessel through. Fall in love with it. We're going to go again in 5 seconds, okay? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. No jump burpee. Or no push-up burpee. Sorry. You're jumping. You're just not pushing up. Keep it up. Let's go. Keep it up. Let's go. Five more seconds. Come on. 5 more seconds. And rest. And rest. Keep it up, crew. Going inward. 1 more of these. 1 more of these. Good, crew. Keep it up, keep it up. Going into the body. Can everyone hear me pretty well? Give me an okay, give me a thumbs up. Yeah? Okay, great. 3, 2, 1. One more round, okay? No push-up burpee. Let's go. No push-up burpee. Come on. Remember, go inward. Go inward. Keep breathing. Feeling. Good. Embrace this moment. Embrace this cellular dance inside of you. Yes. Feel that shit. Good. 5 seconds. Let's go. Come on now and rest. Oh, no more burpees. That's great. We like that. We like that. Good, crew. Go inward. Feel. Feel. Next movement's going to be push-ups, crew. So we're going to go from our feet like so. Okay, chest to the ground or our knees on the ground, okay? Let that chest hit. All right, and in 3, 2, 1, let's go. You're up. Push-ups. Take micro rests if you need them. You do not need to go the whole 30 seconds. Take little breaks every single time. Go into your body. Feel your body. Embrace the muscles. Embrace the action. 5 more seconds. Embrace the burn and rest. I like to rest on my knees when I'm doing push-ups. I just come up like this, close my eyes, feel my body, touch it, nurture it, love it. You are dancing with it. 15 more seconds. Breathing, feeling. 10 more seconds, crew. Come on, remember, this is the activation. This is the activation. We gotta get the stress up. And then we're gonna bring in the adaptation. 3, 2, 1. Push-ups again. Let's go. Come on, crew. Change your hand placement if you want, wider to closer. It changes the muscle groups that you use. Work with your body. Feel your body. Good, crew. 15 seconds. Good. If you have to, going from the knees, okay? We don't want to be pushing. We want to be feeling. And rest. And rest. Go inward. Feel that body. Good. Feel it. Feel that burn. That's acidity. That's carbon dioxide, lactic acid. That's the action taking place. That's your vehicle using your fuel. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Push-ups again. Let's go. Good. Keep it up. Keep feeling. Remember, allow yourself to take little micro rests if you need them. This is your dance with your body. I cannot tell you what that's supposed to look like. You have to feel it. Allow yourself to feel it. Be intentional. Go inward. Keep it up. And rest. Good, crew. You're doing so fucking well. I love seeing this shit. You are doing so well. Keep it up, you epic human beings. 15 more seconds and we're gonna go again. Go inward. Feel that vessel, feel that body. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Allow yourself to feel. Allow yourself to be. 3, 2, 1. Let's go again. Come on, crew. Let's go again. Down, up, down, up. Feeling. Good. Allowing yourself to connect deeper with your body. Deeper with your muscles. Keep it up, crew. Keep it up. Come on. Changing your hand placement if you have to. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Go inward. Go inward and feel. Feel that body. Good, crew. It's beautiful. You're doing so well. We got one more round of push-ups. One more round of push-ups. feels good to be alive, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Here we go. Woo! That's energy. That's vibrations. And last round of push-ups. Let's go. 30 seconds, crew. Come on. Go inward. Feel. Keep going in. Every time the mind wants to go out, go in. Feel the stress. Feel the growth. Feel the development. This is your organism. You get to run the show. You are in control. Feel it. 5 more seconds. And rest. Beautiful, crew. We've got one more 5-second block of mountain climbers, okay? One more 5-second block of mountain climbers. So what those are going to look like, we're just at the top of the plank position, and we're just going like so, kicking those knees. All right, keeping that bum low, really focusing that energy on your core, okay? 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go, crew. Come on. Dive in. Breathing through the nose. Breathing into that diaphragm. Deep into your belly. Yes. Feel that. Feel that life. Let's go. 15 more seconds. Come on. Keep moving. Keep feeling. You got it. Come on now. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Go inward. Feel. Embrace. Revel in that shit. This is your experience of life. This is your experience of stress in the most beautiful, supportive way. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go again. Come on now. Come on now. Let's go. Again. Breathing. Feeling. Breathing through that nose. Feeling those hip flexors. Feeling those shoulders. Squeezing those lats. Embrace the body. Feel the body. Good. Keep it up. Come on now. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Go in. Every time, go in. We rest, you go in. Place those hands on your body. Feel that body. Feel that heart rate. Feel that sweat. Feel that heat. Good. Oh, this beat, though, gets me right activated, crew. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Third round of mountain climbers. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Push this one a little bit. Don't be afraid of the stress. You are an adaptive organism. Remember that. Your body enjoys this. Your body is benefiting from this. Keep feeling. Keep moving. Come on now. Come on now. What you got in there? Rest. Come back inward. Come back inward. Breathe. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Good. Allow yourself to move. Maybe some of you are just feeling activated too. You can feel that too. Feel whatever is present. Allow yourself to be. No expectations. No boundaries. 2, 1. Fourth round of mountain climbers. Let's go. We got 2 more. This one and 1 more. Let's go. Come on. What you got on this one? What you got on this one? Dance with your body. Dance with your state. Oh. Oh. Here we go. Come on. We're almost there. Almost there. Feel that body. Feel those abs. And rest. And rest. 1 more round. 1 more round. Keep it up. Come on. Y'all got this. 15 seconds. We're going to go again. Oh, shit. Here we go. Here we go. Let's feel the vibes. Let's feel that light. Let's feel that VLF. Let's go in this time. 3, 2, 1. Last round. Come on. Feel that. Go in. Let's go. Last round. Feel it. Come on. Feel it. Move. Yes. Yes. Feel that beautiful body of yours. Breathe. Maintaining intention. Maintaining intention. Maintaining connection. Good.
Yeah, I hope that's all right, mate.
Keep it up. Come on.
If it's too loud, then let me know.
Keep it up.
because-
Come on now.
Yeah. Cool.
3,
Nice one.
2, 1. Everybody down into Sphinx pose or seal pose, whatever's more comfortable. Stretching out those abs. Stretching out those abs. Stretching out those abs. Embracing the moment. Breathing into your abs. Good. Keep feeling. Keep breathing.
They say, 'cause we don't want your broken part.
Good, crew. Bringing your right foot forward into pigeon. Okay, stretching out your glutes, hip flexors, low back. Right side pigeon. Staying inside the body. Staying connected to the body. Good. Beautiful.
You have a purpose to make you say, did I do that?
Switch sides.
Now we calling reality.
Switch sides. Left side pigeon. Let's go.
Don't let them words hurt you.
This is your moment to start calming the system down. Connect with the body. Embrace the moment. Stay active. Stay intentional. Stay in the body. We're only breathing through the nose now. We're only breathing through the nose now. Good. Allowing yourself to feel. Good. Now we're going to come up onto our shins. Okay. Coming up onto our shins. Laying back. Hands out wide. If you can go all the way to the ground, you're a boss. Get that going. Just allow yourself to stretch out those quads. Allow yourself to stretch out those abs in another way. Good. Stay inward. Stay connected to the body. Stay connected to the feelings. Connected to the breath. Breathing through the nose. Connected to your state. Connected to your body. Good. Now we're going to kick out one leg. We're going to come back up. We're going to kick one leg out, sit down on that glute, starting on the right side. And then we're just going to lean back like so. Pretty much the same stretch, just with one leg. Good. Opening that chest up. You can see Ryan opening his chest up on the screen. Getting into that beautiful heart of yours. Open that chest. Embrace that moment. Good. Now switch sides, crew, other leg.
Yeah, no pain, no strain. I ain't chasing all the fame. Cause I got more to gain and I'm just trying to make a change. I'm just doing me, I'm in my own
Other
lane.
side.
Fell down a few times, but I'm up again. Marching to another drum, see me crawl, see me run. When they thought that I was done, nah, here I come. I'm not weak, I get on my
Good.
feet.
Crew.
No
Breathing into
apologies,
that
yeah, this is
quad,
me.
breathing into those knees, into that hip. Now I want all of you to bring your knees up to your chest. And I want you to give your body the biggest fucking hug you possibly can. Okay, bring those knees into that chest, rock back and forth, do what you gotta do, but love yourself. Feel that body. Embrace it. Revel in it. Love it. Keep loving on that body. Keep feeling that body. And slowly dropping the hands and the legs, laying on your back, and allowing for yourself to drift away. In this space, invite all of you to visualize and see the ideal expression of your beautiful vehicle. What are you doing? How are you using it? How are you living your life? Get crystal clear on that image and drift away.
Shanti, Shanti. Sahana vavatu, Sahanau bhunaktu, Sahaviryam karavavahai, Tejasvinavadhitamastu, Ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
Now slowly, crew, bring your awareness back to your hands, your feet. I'm going to invite each and every one of you, beautiful human beings, to put a big ass smile on your face for being absolutely beautiful, amazing, rad, limitless humans. However it feels right to you and your body, start moving a little more. Give it a big stretch. Taking a moment to just feel the stillness, the balance. And you can slowly come up to sitting whenever you're ready. No rush, no agenda. Oh, baby, that's life. How's everybody feeling? Yeah? Epic. Epic, peeps. That's beautiful. So, there is a way to do it that feels really good and that is balanced, right? You all did super, super well. Obviously, this is just an intro. It goes deeper and deeper and deeper, like most rabbit holes. Yeah, Ryan, fire that up. Fire that up. So we're going to throw a poll in there really quick. So go answer that poll right quick. Awesome, crew. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. That's what I'm talking about. So what we're going to do is we went over because that's just the nature of my being. But what we are going to do now is I'm going to open up to questions real quick. But before we do that, I just want to say something. And what I want to say is that I love this shit more than anything in the world. I don't know if you could tell. Okay. But I absolutely love it more than anything in the world. And I believe that how we build our body and how we connect with our body from a spiritual as well as a scientific perspective is one of the most important things that we do. And in a world where we are much more likely to spend $5,000 on a Louis bag than we are to start buying organic food, there's been a disconnect, right, in a sense. And so for me, one of the most important things for all of you is to come back to the body, to honor the body, to basically turn the body into a vehicle for change in your life. Okay? So as I said in the email, I do not pitch on these because you are in an altered state. You just went through an experience, and I honor that. What I am going to say is that I like this shit more than anything in the world. So you are going to be getting an email sequence after this that's going to provide you with some options to take this to the next level. And the only reason I'm saying this is because I am obsessed with human performance. I am obsessed with humans connecting with their body, and I am obsessed with empowering people to become who they are supposed to be in this lifetime. Okay. So just keep your eyes open and dive into that and hit myself or Ryan up with any questions that you have, because this, my friends, is the tip of the iceberg. The rabbit hole goes so deep, and you are all limitless fucking beings capable of accomplishing things that you have not even imagined yet. And I know it because I see people do it every single week. Okay. So big love to all of you rad humans for showing up, all you epic people watching the recording, doing your thing, and to shout out to the people who are watching the recording, because if you're still in this on a recording, that means we did something right. So shout out to you if you're still on this. Okay. However, you are all rad. I appreciate you all. This has been an absolute blessing, and I can't wait to see what you do with this. Okay. So we'll open up the floor to questions. So if you want to ask a question, you can just put that hand up. Ryan will unmute you and we'll dive in. Or you can just unmute. I don't know. It might get a little chaotic unless you're all just in blissed out states where you actually don't want to say anything, which is cool as well. Or no one's got any questions. It's perfect. I answered everything. Okay, well we'll unmute everybody. And does anyone want to share anything? You don't have to, but it's nice to be vocalized. I'm just gonna ask you all if you want to be unmuted. And it's nice to connect as a community after an experience like this. Beautiful. Nav, that was a great question. That was a beautiful question. And for those of you that didn't see that, I'm going to address it real quick. Okay. Self-love and loving the body has been dramatically influenced by marketing. Okay. We have been taught to not love the body for various reasons. Now, if there's illness or injury or other things that are going on inside of you outside of what marketing is dictating you should think your body should look like, then the first step is always acknowledging the body, acknowledging the separation, and allowing for that. It's like a relationship, right? When it comes to building any type of relationship, it doesn't just happen, right? We got to put in work. We got to write the notes. We got to buy the flowers. We got to make the dinners. We got to go out. We got to do the adventures. We got to share the moments, right? So if you're somebody that's disconnected from the love of yourself, from the love of your body, remember, it's something that you have to flex. It's a practice that you have to follow. And doing work like this of breathing, connecting, learning, understanding, and kind of wrapping and raveling the intelligence that is stored within it and listening to it, you're going to start to foster a relationship that goes much, much deeper. So most people in the fitness world that look really jacked, they hate their bodies. And I know that because I was one of them. If I lost weight or lost muscles or didn't feel like I was the way that I wanted to feel, then I always hated myself. I thought I was shit. I thought I was lesser than, right? So remember, it's a practice of constantly coming back, constantly speaking with, constantly understanding, right? And the more that we do that, the more we foster a loving relationship. So that's where I would start. Okay. Is that a conflict that limits your growth? No, not at all. Not at all. When it comes to conflicts are catalysts for growth, right? Conflicts are catalysts for growth. When you have a conflict like that, that means that you are at the crossroad. You are at the crossroad. And if you choose to foster that relationship and listen to that internal dialogue that's causing that to come up in the first place, you are about to embark on a fucking journey that's going to blow your mind, right? It's when we're at the crossroads and we decide to go with what's comfortable and what we know that continues to perpetuate that same neurological pathway that has you thinking and feeling the same way, right? But when you build that relationship and you choose that other path and you commit from a devoted place, that is where magic happens. Absolute magic. Great question, Nav. Absolutely fiery question. Thank you for
Michael,
asking that.
Michael, you have a question as well?
Yes. So I really appreciate what you guys have done. It's there we go. Amazing to think about the potential to increase our breathing and our awareness of our breathing as we are getting stronger and stronger in our body. And I do feel like I'm in an altered state, and love it. And appreciate you didn't want to make a pitch, but I would love to hear more about like what is the next level. And I think the potential of wrapping around my current exercise routine and my current workout routine with the empowerment of being in my body through my breath is really incredible as an opportunity. What is the next step? What are the next levels?
Yeah. So the next level is the gateway point, which is the in-body lean transformation, right? And so that's the foundational practice of building a routine that acts as your foundation to start, right? Because it's really hard to just jump into this stuff and just go all in and just kind of figure it. It's a very complicated topic, so we have to make sure that the foundation is set, right? And so ILT, which is the details will all be in the email that you guys get after this, is going to be that foundational practice for you. Now, once you get that foundational practice in place, then I take you deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. Okay. So the initial step is get everything figured out, get a foundational practice, learn about the breath, right? Learn how to do it properly, learn how to bring it into your daily life, your training, all those things. Learn how to consciously move your body, how to consciously build the body, and then ultimately learn how to feel. Because without feeling, we don't get any transformation. We just get suppression, right? So the more that we feel and the more we learn how to feel and the more that we connect with our body and allow for ourselves to feel, then we start to flex the muscle required for us to take this a lot deeper. Okay. So ILT is the first kind of gateway. And then I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. What movie? What movie?
Matrix.
Matrix. Yes. Morpheus. He's the man. He's the man. Okay. Does that answer your question, dude?
It's great. Thank you.
Thank you for the question. Yeah, Ken.
Hey, I just wanted to share something.
Yeah.
Towards the end, when we did our stretching and laying back, on our knees and then going all the way back. So I've been doing yoga and I work out, and I've never been able to go all the way on my back. And this time I was able to go all the way on my back. And I just did that like this week, and I was nowhere near that where I went on my back. And I think it was because of all the breath work that we were doing through the exercise and pre. So it was crazy. I was kind of shocked when I was going all the way back. So that's really cool.
Yes, Ken.
Amazing.
Thank you for sharing that.
Wow.
Appreciate that, my friend. And I have seen people who cannot drop into a squat do one session of breath work and have a perfect squat, right? Because what happens is we're bypassing the analytical mind. We're going into the subconscious. And when we go into the subconscious and we move the energy that gets stored in our body, we release that and it opens everything up, right? And so in a lot of the breath work, I've been trained in a breath work technique called biodynamic trauma release systems. And a lot of times when we go into that, the psoas, for instance, and we release the psoas, people just, their whole life changes because everything just opens up, right? Because that energy is just stuck and it's trapped. And when you bypass the conscious mind that's trying to keep it there, it just is, it allows for it to move, right? Without getting, too much into the science of it. So I'm so pumped that you had that experience. And I'm so grateful that you shared that with everyone, because that is how we can alchemize the body. That's how we can use the breath to absolutely change our states from the inside out. And there's no amount of, kickbacks or squats that's going to fix that. It's the breath, it's the guidance, it's working with the body. So yes, thank you. That lights me up so much. And thank you so much for sharing that. That's so cool. That's a wonderful thing. Wonderful, wonderful thing. Does anyone else have anything they want to share? Say? Yeah, Anna. We can't hear you, Anna. I think if you go down to the bottom, there's the mic button on the bottom left. If you click that again, and then click that little arrow that points up, you can check and see if your microphone's on the right thing. Uh-oh. Zoom
If not,
challenges.
type it in the chat, Anna.
We really want to hear your voice, but you can type it.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, wait. No, wait. You're there now.
Nice.
Awesome. I just want to share that this is the best workout that I've ever had. I'm really resistant to fitness usually. I really like working out and I love using my body and I love to feel really strong. And I used to do it on my own as much as I could using music and just feeling good. But this is the best I've ever had. And sorry. And I wanted to say that I love the fact that you see it as a spiritual practice because I've noticed being in the spiritual world, I've noticed so many people who disregard their body completely. And I just love the fact that your practice is just so conducive to us getting in touch in a very healthy way and getting in touch with our bodies in a very healthy way. Because like you said, in order to channel good energy, our body has to be fit. And I'm just really excited about it. It's like the first time in my life that I'm like, I finally found something that I know can take me to where I want to go because until now, it's the first time that I found a teacher that.
Blessings, blessings. Thank you so much for sharing that, Anna. Thank you so much for sharing that. Appreciate that so much. And you know, we're like, I'm a spiritual cosmic being too, right? We need access to our fitness. We need access to building the body. And I'm so happy that you saw that because honestly, that's exactly the space that we're looking to create for humans like you, right? And you know, it wouldn't be possible without all of you showing up to come and get it in. And it just makes me so freaking happy to hear that this is the best workout you've had. That's awesome. That makes me super happy. And you see, the interesting thing I want to say about that is that the workout was pretty basic, right? It wasn't like the workout was anything, you know, special, but it's the intention. It's the constantly coming back into the body and connecting with the body that just changes the game, right? In such a beautiful way. So, yeah, that makes me really happy. And thank you so much for sharing it. And we're pumped to have you in the community. That's awesome. Cool, crew. Does anyone else want to share anything? No, we're good. We're feeling the vibes. Okay, awesome. Well, connect with Ryan and myself. There will be a whole bunch of options on how you can all get more involved in our community that are going to be coming to all you after this. It's an absolute pleasure. Go enjoy the rest of your day. Love you, human beings. We're always here, and I'm sure we'll see you again soon.